The fully electrical positioning hospital bed, Eleganza 2, is intended for standard wards. Caution: this video manual is intended for practical training in the operation of functions of the bed. It does not replace the instructions for use. Always read the instructions for use. You'll find a detailed description of the functions in the chapter Electric Functions of the Bed. You can hang the ACP panel on the foot end or put it on the shelf at the foot end of the bed. You start the positioning of the bed by pressing the green Go button. This activates the bed for 3 minutes. In the grey zone, on the main control panel, there are buttons for positioning the thighrest, the backrest, the height of the mattress platform, and the Autocontour function, joint positioning of the backrest and thighrest. In the yellow zone on the right side of the controller, there are buttons for the longitudinal tilt of the bed in the direction of the patient's head and feet. These functions do not straighten the mattress platform. That is to say, the backrest and thighrest stay in the same position. In the green area of the main control panel, buttons have been added with pre-programmed functions: cardiac chair position, Trendelenburg position, and CPR position. You do not have to use the activation Go button for CPR. There is also a button here for the examination position. The red stop button, which can be used at any time to halt undesired positioning, assists in the safety of positioning. You can lock some positioning functions on the main panel by pressing the relevant button. By locking, you deactivate the relevant function on the other controllers too. The button for locking the foot controllers is located in the upper right corner. Activate the function by pressing the buttons again. The function for automatic halting of the backrest at 30 degrees, if 30 degrees stop is indicated on the ACP controller for the backrest, this function is used on all controllers. The backrest stops automatically at the recommended daytime position of 30 degrees. In order to configure a greater angle than 30 degrees, one needs simply release the button and press it again. The backrest also stops when being positioned in a downwards direction. Switching off all the bed's light sources. By pressing the semi-illuminated lamp button on the left part of the controller, it is possible to switch off all the light sources, angle gauges, controllers, nighttime backlighting, on the bed for more sensitive patients. You can hang the ergonomic handset on the outer or inner side of the head part of the side rail or the foot part of the side rail. The handset is intended for patients and personnel and has a flexible cable allowing flexibility. Activate the bed using the Go button before the actual positioning. On the handset you can position thighrest and backrest. If 30 degrees stop is marked on the ACP controller for the backrest automatically stops in the recommended daytime position at 30 degrees. Also, the height of the mattress platform and Autocontour. If needs be, you can use the handset as an examination light. You can connect the handset to the bed using the plug-and-play socket located on the accessory rail. If needs be, it is possible to remove the controller by unplugging the cable from the plug-and-play slot. After removing the controller, cover the socket with the cover. There are foot controllers on both sides of the bed. Before positioning, using your foot, gently raise the protective metal guard and press the relevant button. You adjust the height of the bed using the foot controller. The middle button allows the bed to be configured in the examination position. The foot controller must be activated either by activation of Go on any patient controller or by pressing any button on the foot controller. But pressing the button on the foot controller for the first time only activates it, and the bed does not start to position. Press the button a second time to start positioning. These controllers are located in both head section side rails. The controllers are two-sided. The controller can be used both by the patient from the inner side and the personnel from the outer side. An activation Go button is also located here, after the pressing of which you can start to position. These controllers also contain the positioning of the backrest and thighrest. Also Autocontour, the simultaneous positioning of the backrest and thighrest, and setting of the mattress platform height. The controllers in the side rails are backlit. If the bed is inactive, only the green Go button is illuminated. After activation, all buttons are backlit. In the upper part of the head side rails there are Mobi-Lift buttons for setting the height of the mattress platform so the patient himself can very comfortably and safely control the height of the mattress platform and also hold on to the upper handle of the side rail. In this way, getting into the vertical position is very comfortable and safe. Before use, the Mobi-Lift buttons must be activated by the Go button on any patient controller. For safety reasons, the electrical functions of the bed are automatically deactivated, so unwanted positioning of the bed by accidental pressing of a button is eliminated. Electrical functioning of the bed can be activated using the Go button. The Go button is located on the ACP panel, the handset and controller in the side rails. Pressing the Go button leads to activation of the bed's electrical functions for a period of 3 minutes. If no other function is used during this 3-minute time frame, it is necessary to use the Go button again. The time frame of an activated bed is automatically extended by the use of any function. If, in the 3-minute time frame, no electrical function of the bed is used, the bed will be automatically deactivated, and before further positioning, it is necessary to press the Go button again. Press the Go button for activation of the function. By pressing and holding the relevant button, you set the required height. You will find this function on the ACP panel, the handset, the controller in the side rails, Mobi-Lift and foot controllers. Press the Go button for activation of the function. By pressing and holding the relevant button, configure the required angle of the backrest or thighrest. You can control this function from the ACP panel, the handset, and from the controllers in the side rails. If the bed has a sensor, on all controllers it provides the function of automatic halting of the backrest at 30 degrees. You can tell if the bed has this function because it has the symbol 30 degrees stop on the ACP on buttons for controlling the backrest. The backrest stops automatically at the recommended daytime position of 30 degrees. In order to configure a greater angle than 30 degrees, one needs simply release the button and press it again. The backrest also stops when being positioned in a downwards direction. By pressing the semi-illuminated lamp button on the left part of the controller, it is possible to switch off all light sources, angle gauges, controllers, nighttime backlighting on the bed for more sensitive patients. Backlighting is reactivated by pressing once more. Press the Go button for activation of this function. By pressing and holding the relevant button, you set the required position. Autocontour positions the backrest and thighrest simultaneously. You can configure this function from the ACP panel, the handset, and from the controllers in the side rails. Press the Go button for activation of the function. By pressing and holding this pre-configured button, you configure the Trendelenburg anti-shock position. The backrest and thighrest straighten out, and at the same time the entire mattress platform is angled at 16 degrees lengthwise so that the patient's head is in the lower position. You can find this function only on the ACP panel in the area of pre-programmed functions. Press the Go button for the activation of the function. By pressing and holding the button, you configure the cardiac chair position. The backrest and thighrest are configured to the maximum angle and the bed is simultaneously tilted. You can find this function only on the ACP panel in the area of pre-programmed functions. You can find this function on the ACP panel and foot controllers, and it can be configured by the middle button. By holding or treading on the button, you configure the examination position. The mattress platform is straightened out and configured at the optimum height. You activate this function by pressing and holding the CPR button. For this function, you do not need to use the Activation Go button. The CPR function straightens out the mattress platform and simultaneously makes it go down to the lowest position so that there can be resuscitation. You can configure this position only from the ACP panel in the area of pre-programmed functions. Attention! If needs be, the CPR position can also be configured mechanically. Press the Go button for activation of the function. By pressing and holding the relevant button, you set the required position. In contrast with the red Trendelenburg button, the mattress platform does not go into a level position, and the backrest and thighrest remain positioned, and the mattress platform is tilted into the position you require. You will find this function on the ACP panel. Press the Go button for activation of the function. By pressing the white lock button located in the main ACP controller above the required function, you lock a specific function. After locking, the relevant functions are deactivated on your controllers. The locked functions are indicated by an illuminated LED on the ACP panel and the handset above the relevant symbol of functions. You reactivate the function by pressing the relevant lock button. The function is activated at the moment when the LED goes out. Press the Go button for activation of the function. By pressing the lock button, which has the symbol of the foot controllers on the ACP, you switch off all the functions on the foot controllers. The deactivated foot controllers are indicated by an illuminated diode on the ACP panel. The other controllers remain fully functional. You reactivate the foot controllers by pressing the same button. The function is activated at the moment when the LED goes out. In situations where you need to stop undesirable positioning of the bed immediately, for example if the patient is positioning the bed into an undesirable position, press the stop button located on the ACP panel. This function allows the halting of any movement of the bed. The CPR function serves for the rapid tilting of the positioned backrest. The mechanical control of CPR is located on both sides of the bed, below the head section side rail. This is a handle emphasized by its red color. Unlock the CPR by lifting the handle and hold the handle raised for the entire duration of tilting. The calf rest can be configured mechanically to the optimum height. Lift the calf rest freely using the handle located on the calf rest of the mattress platform. The calf rest locks automatically. In order to release the calf rest, lift it gently and then lower it. The calf rest can be lifted when positioning the thigh rest. The patient then has his legs lifted and his knees bent. Or it is possible to position the thigh rest and calf rest jointly. Then the legs remain stretched. The mattress platform can be extended by extending the foot crosspiece. Release the locks by pulling them out and turning them through 90 degrees on both sides of the bed. By pulling it towards yourself, you extend the mattress platform of the bed. Then return the locks to the original position. Move the mattress holder so that it fills the gap that has arisen. Move the mattress towards the foot end. Place the extended mattress in the gap that has been created at the bed end. If the patient is unsupervised and in bed, the side rails must be raised to the upper position. When a patient is being mobilized, the side rails can be unlocked and dropped via a simple procedure. Press on the side rail in the upper part and gently press towards the bed. Gently pull the plastic lever located in the central part of the mechanism under each side rail outwards from the bed. The side rail is unlocked and can be lowered to the dropped position. All side rails have a soft drop function which breaks the side rail and damps its drop. So the operation is always calm and quiet even if you drop the side rails in the upper position. After putting the side rails in the upper position, you need only grip the side rail in the upper part and lift it until the moment of automatic locking in the highest position. On the upper edge, in the middle of the bed end, there is a button for locking the bed end, which fixes it to the bed frame. In order to release the bed end, press the button which remains in automatically, using the same principle as a retractable pen. Remove the bed end with an upwards movement. Perform this process in reverse for the installation and fixing of the bed ends. The bed can be equipped with fluid angle gauges in the plastic side rails. These angle gauges are approximate gauges and serve mainly to display the correct therapeutic positions of the backrest, 0 and 30 degrees. The angle gauge in the leg side rail then measures the angle of the mattress platform, in particular the Trendelenburg anti-shock position. Upon request, the head angle gauge can be fitted with backlighting, which as standard is in the standby mode, so that at night it does not have a needlessly disruptive effect, and during activation of the bed using the go button it lights up fully. If a bed has a backlit angle gauge, the bed automatically has dangerous position signalling. If the mattress platform is in the lowest position, the backlighting of the angle gauge goes from white to green. So this function always signals to the nurse very quickly at night that the bed is in the recommended safe position. You can find the lever for central control of the wheels at the foot end of the bed on both sides of the chassis. It is possible to control all the wheels from one place. If the red pedal is in the lower position, all the wheels are braked. If the lever is in the horizontal position, the brake is released on all the wheels. If the lever is red end up, the fifth wheel is activated. This function is intended for easier transport of the bed. The bed may be fitted with a brake alarm function. If the bed is plugged into the mains and is not braked, it starts to emit an intermittent audio signal immediately. If the alarm sounds, brake the bed. The mattress platform has removable plastic covers for better cleaning of the bed. The covers are not fixed to the mattress platform, and it is possible to remove them from the bed without the use of a tool. When putting them back on the bed, check to see that the cover is located correctly and fits properly around the entire edge of the bed's mattress platform. Use the sleeve at the bed end for locating the lifting pole or IV poles. Make sure that the safety pin has engaged in the sleeve groove. You can put small accessories weighing up to 2 kilograms on the sliding plastic hooks on the rails. The rails are below the mattress platform on both sides of the bed. The total load-bearing capacity of the rail is a maximum of 10 kilograms. Many accessories are offered for the bed, for example a handset holder or a practical holder for small items which can be fitted on the side rail from both sides. The battery state is shown by an orange indicator in the bottom left corner of the ACP controller next to the battery icon. If the indicator is off, the battery is fully charged. If the indicator has a short flash, the battery is charging. If the indicator has a long flash, the battery has low voltage and it will be necessary to recharge it. If the indicator is permanently illuminated, the battery is faulty. Call the manufacturer. The green indicator signals connection of the bed to the mains. Thank you for paying attention during the video training for the bed Eleganza E2. We hope that you will be satisfied with it for the entire duration of its use.